Good afternoon, Tony and Carol. This is going to be the afternoon virtual showing for 582 Rutherford out here in Fisher. Now, the first thing I like to do when I do these virtual showings is to kind of show you a little bit of the landscape. This is going to be tucked away where you're basically private. It is definitely peaceful out here. But as you can see, there's no houses within the vicinity of you. You got one house over here on this side, another one across the street. Now the lot that's right next to it, I don't know if that lot is owned by somebody else or if it's owned by the other homeowner. So that's something potential to be aware of when you're looking at these listings on that, is just kind of take a look. But it looks like it's constructed in a way that nobody could build right there, which gives you a long ways from that house next to you. Now, one thing about it, is I talk about price differences on the property, houses, and everything else. Really, this is one of these where location really comes in effect, and it's like if you were to put this same house in your area, you're probably looking at a $1.5 million home easy in that area. Now, this is going to be a custom home that was built. I believe it's listed for $619,000. And again, the reason why it's so much less, again, because you're looking at a more remote area. Now, as we walk in, I'm going to start with the living room, and we're going to go from there to the master bedroom and from there. And as you walk in, one thing that's pretty neat, and some homeowners like this and some may not, but you're not walking in directly like in the lengthways when you look at lots. You're going to be able to see your backyard. You got an opening to the back porch looking out. Now, one thing about it, you're going to have an uphill behind you, but you are up close to the hilltop with numerous hill country views as well. But as you can see, the living room, I'm going to kind of back away here for you. So, the living room, it's not giant size, but it's very boutique, very, it's comfortable size. So they have it where you can mount a TV up on the fireplace, and you're going to have your kitchen that's going to be structured. Now, one thing about this house, I think really what it offers is this is definitely a house that is built for the kitchen and for dining, and you'll see this here momentarily. You're looking at gas stove top, large kitchen island sink. I can't say this for sure, but it feels like the countertops are quartz. And then you got your dining table that's going to be tucked away. So it's not going to be with the living area. It's going to be separate, but it's still going to be adjoining. But as you can see, the countertops, they're going to completely wrap around the entire side. So you got that with cabinetry. So you got a ton of cabinet space that's inside this house. Now, as we move back, I'm going to go back to the primary bedroom. We're going to retouch back up on this side as far as how far back the kitchen does go. The cool thing about the primary is when it's tucked back in here, it opens up as you walk in, and it has a gorgeous closet. And what's different about this is the closet is directly connected to the bedroom versus the bathroom. And that's what you see with a lot of homes. And it really just depends on what you like. Someone like me, I don't really, that's not a game changer for me. But cabinets, it's not cabinets, excuse me, but the closet said you're going to have an updated closet where you're going to have two levels to be able to put your clothes in. Very, very gorgeous. And then going into the bathroom, and I think this is kind of one of the downfalls of the house. The bathroom is gorgeous, beautiful soaking tub, shower. You got your toilet over here, but what you do not have is you're looking at just at a single vanity sink. So that's something, if that is a must, that's something that it definitely helps you. You just kind of need to know, that and be aware of that. That's really what I'm saying. Now, as we move out to the house, I'm going to go here in the back. You're going to have an office space that's going to be tucked away facing the front. This is typically how office spaces are. I typically like them in the front, but again, you're tucked away here in the front, and then you're going to have a laundry room right next to it. And again, we're still on this one wing in the house, and then also with the garage. Now, one thing when you have the garage in this wing, a lot of people don't want it right next to the primary bedroom. Again, that's one of those choices, but it's one of those things that you got to remember. Every time someone opens a garage door, literally the primary bedroom is right there behind that wall. So, I mean, there are a few things that the builder could have really thought out in the construction, but it really just depends on the buyer. But one thing about this I will say is you can see the garage is massive. It's not a tandem garage, but it is a solid 2-car garage that you can easily fit vehicles, but also a whole even more storage in here as well. Now moving back, as you move to the garage, as you can see, there is a mudroom that's going to be located. Let me back up where you can see this a little bit better. So you got mudroom with a cabinetry at the top and bottom for storage. Moving back through the living room and the kitchen and dining area, we're going to start moving back towards the back. Now, as you see, you have this coffee bar area, but you're going to have a separate butler's pantry in the back. I mean, it's not like a full-fledged butler's pantry, like you don't have your sink and faucet that's back here, but I mean, you do have a place back here where you can essentially like do your coffee bar, you can do your food prepping if you want to do any type of entertaining here at the house, but you're also just looking at the large size pantry as well. Now moving back here in the space, this is an interesting space. I'll just leave it at that. But then you're going to have additional 3 bedrooms that are going to be back here. Now these bedrooms are going to be average size, and I think when you get into this, it's pretty nice. I mean, it's nice, and I say they're not huge, but they're not real small. In this bedroom I'm in, it's an actual ensuite with its own private bathroom as well. So when you look at the ensuite potential as far as in-laws and parents coming in, this bedroom is definitely big enough to house them. It just really depends on what size bed they're going to be put in. Because you're looking at just your estimate about a 12 by 14 bedroom. The bedroom across the hallway, it is going to be about the same size. Again, it has its own ensuite and its own bathroom for this bedroom. This one is a little bit bigger with a walk-in shower. So like even as we do get older, which will happen, they don't have to step in. So you don't have to worry about the tripping hazards. Now, I'm going to move back here to the back. This is really going to be the public bathroom area. And you're going to have the last bedroom here, again, about the same size as the other bedrooms. And again, just kind of walking around, just giving you kind of the last tour to kind of so you can visualize the house. So again, Tony and Carol, I mean, hold on, let me step out back first. So this is actually a pretty nice spot back here. Now, if you wanted to build a pool back here, that would be actually very, very difficult to do. You know, given that the art finishes house is still, they're not done with it. So the door is going to stick a little bit. But as you see in the back, I mean, you got an outdoor grill, living space back here. I mean, as I said, I mean, it is really, really peaceful. But the biggest thing, as I was saying, as you see, is like the further you move out, you can definitely get more for your money. Is like as far as for your land, your house, and the amenities. I mean, again, this isn't a gated community. Again, but the downfall is, I mean, you are in Fisher, and Fisher is, I mean, it's quite a ways out here. It took me 15 minutes from New Braunfels just to get out here. But you do got quicker access at 281. You get into San Antonio, but you're probably still looking about 45 minutes just to San Antonio alone. Guys, I hope this helps you out. If you have any questions or you have certain properties that you want me to take a look and do a virtual showing, just let me know. I will get them scheduled and get out there as soon as I can. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great day, and God bless.